So this structure we have designed in our previous video, the whole building we have designed, and in this video we are going to design a seismic proof building. So we will do for a seismic analysis. So first we will move to load pattern and we will add a seismic load in the load. So we will type a seismic on a load and we will select the seismic type in load and we will select the IS code, which is Indian IS code 1893-2002. Okay, we will click on add new load, then we will modify this lateral load according to our requirement. We will select all in two direction with we will not select eccentricity only, we will select action in y direction. Okay, so seismic zone factor we will select this as per IS code. We will move on IS code and we will select according to IS code. So first we will go on map, which is an IS code. We will identify in which region our building is here, in which zone. So here Bangalore is in blue region, so the zone is 2. So we will select zone 2. We will put zone 2 in software, and for zone 2 value is, we will find the value. Okay, so the zone factor value for zone 2 is 0.1. Okay, we will put 0.1 in software. Okay, for type 2, for type we will here the soil type is 2. We will assume 2. We will do all things according to IS code. We will take a reference for everything. So here is shown for type 2, the soil is medium soil. We will assume type 2 medium soil. And the importance factor for other buildings is 1.0. We will take 1.0. Yes, we will take important factors 1.0. For commercial building it is 1.5. Response reduction factor is 3 according to IS code. We will put OK. So just click on OK. Now go on load cases. Okay, we will here add a new case. Define load combination. We will add a default design combination. We will select a concrete frame design. Initially software also create by self the load combination. Sometimes it is already presented here. We don't need to add if it is not present, we have to add by default, selecting a concrete frame design in load combinations. Cases to run. So we will set load cases to run. Here we will run seismic load, red load, live load and model load. So we just click on run now. have start analysis and software. We do here need to we don't need to assign any load on a particular member in a frame or in a building. The software will automatically apply the seismic load what we have defined. So here the in 3D model we can see that a deflected shape of the building. So we will go on design, concrete design. We will just select the preference code. It is IF4, it is 2000. Then again we will go on design, concrete frame design, and start design check. Here software will automatically check the design check for a concrete. Here it is showing 703 concrete frame has been failed. Do you want to retake it? So we will select yes. Then the software will automatically go for next spiral dimension. Here we are using auto select dimensions for columns and beam. So the software will select another greater section as per requirement. So we will go and design and we will check all verify member has been passed or not. Here the concrete frames passed the design check. So all the member has been passed. Finally we have designed a seismic proof building. So likewise we can go on project option report option to view a project report or summary report we can use for the detailing and all. For further references also we can use the report for getting the details of the design and structure, like your dimensions of beam, shear capacity, bending moment, shear force, everything. So we have completed the design for the seismic. This is our summary report. Now we'll move on to next method, that is response spectrum method. So for that we will go to define load patterns. We will see here the seismic load has been added or not. If it is not added, we have to add the seismic load to analyze through a response experiment method. So we will go on function, we will create a response, we will define a response spectrum properties. So first of all we will select the IS code, that is Indian standard 1893-2016. we will add a new function. Okay, so we will give a response function, that it is response spectrum function. So what we have chosen earlier according to IS code, we will use same as it is. All detail like seismic zone 2, everything will be same. Okay, we don't want to change anything. And in response spectrum method we will consider both direction, that is X and Y, both direction. Then we will press OK. Okay, we have done with it. Its seismic zone is 2. Okay, this is the latest software. It was searched automatically by default, all the things. Okay, then press OK. So we have added the response spectrum function. We will go on option, we will check the units of acceleration, which will be mm or mm, and unit level is mm per second square. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so we will move further. So we'll go on load cases. So here it is dead live seismic, everything is, we will add a new case that is for response spectrum. So we will create a new load case, response spectrum. Load case type is response spectrum. So we will add a load, that is v1, first will be the v1. Function is response fraction. So we will have to find the scale factor, we have find by formula 63.58. So we will add one more because we have here considered in both direction. So again the scale factor value will be same. And press OK. So like we have calculated the scale factor using this formula, I into G into 2R. So run, do not run option, we will only run seismic and response spectrum. We will do not run dead load and live load for the response spectrum analysis. So after changing this load cases, we will run our analysis. So we will go on design, we will check all we have. So here the all concrete frame has been found. So we have successfully designed the building with a response spectrum method. So we will move to our next method or next function, that is a time history function for seismic analysis. So we will define the time history function from file. Okay, we will browse the file. Actually we have downloaded the so we will upload it, time example time history data. Okay, you can upload any earthquake data to analyze your structure or building. So I am getting a Woods earthquake using a Wood earthquake data. So we have added a earthquake data in time history analysis. So we will change our function name to time history function. Okay, then press OK. So here we can see that our data by just clicking on view file. So okay, we go on load cases. So here we have to read the response spectrum cases. Okay, we will read response spectrum load case from the software because we have to analyze using time history. So we will go on time history function. So we will click on add new function. On load cases, we will add a new load case. We will give the name first, it is time history function. So we will add only in one direction because we have applied only in one direction. We will add only one load, that is u1. Function is time history. So scale factor will be the previous value what we have used in our response spectrum method, that is 16833. Do as usual like we do earlier. We'll go on start design check. We will go on then we will check for verify member. We will verify all member has been passed or not. So analysis and design section differ for two concrete frame. Do you want to relate analysis and design? We will just no, because already we have selected yes. By verifying the member has been passed on. So here the all concrete frame has been passed. So we have successfully completed our design using time history function.